Hola! Here to do a pick a card reading, guys. Today we're doing an energetic update and asking the infamous question, how do they feel about me? We will do an extended read on this where we'll take a deeper dive into the overview. We will ask what's blocking us from being together, and we will also ask what do they want you to know. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, guys. It may not resonate with everyone. Should it resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments. Give me that thumbs up because YouTube be tripping. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. If it doesn't fit, let it fly. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Take the bits and pieces of that resonate with you. Leave everything else on the dance floor. Moonwalk your jive ass on away from it. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can find the information for that down below. If you'd like to book a life coaching session with me, because I am a certified professional life coach, meaning I went to school to study the art of coaching. I just didn't put those initials on the back of my name. So I'm a certified professional coach as well as a certified spiritual coach. And if you're interested in booking a session, you can find the information for that down below. If you're interested in about 80% of the decks that I use on this channel, they are linked down below in a list titled These Are a Few of My Favorite Things. And if you are wanting to donate to the channel in any shape, way, or form, you can find my P.O. Box mailing address down below as well as my Amazon wish list. So we have three choices before us today. Choice number one is the Fool. Choice number two is Judgment. And choice number three is Temperance. Sky high, sky high. Touch what I never touched before. Seen what I never seen before. Woke up, I seen the sun. Sky high, sky high. Y'all don't know nothing about Goody Mob. Y'all too young. So we have the Fool, the Judgment, and Temperance. So on the count of three, we're going to take our deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Pick your card. Is it going to be the Fool? Is it going to be Judgment? Or is it going to be Temperance? Hope you chose. So universe, people who chose the Fool card. How does that person feel about them, universe? Nosy ass Braveheart tribe. You know us. We come to you. Come before you. To be nosy. That's it. So universe. People who chose the Fool. How does that person feel about them? How does that person feel about them, universe? People who chose the Fool card. How does that person feel about them? Please keep these messages as simple as possible. Came through on the kick drum. You heard the alarm go off too. 4 of Wands. That's how y'all gonna do, number one? That's how y'all gonna start off? Okay then. How does that person feel about them? People who chose the Fool card. King of Wands. How does that person feel about them, universe? How does that person feel about them? People who chose the Fool. How does that person feel about them? People who chose the Fool card. How does that person feel about them? We have the 7 of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. It's funny because the entire time, all I kept thinking was this person wants to talk to them. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So your person is your person is getting ready to move. It's so funny. The card that you chose is a 3D card. I hate 3D cards. I hate these cards. I don't like how they feel. And I can see certain things in 3D already. So a 3D card like really messes up my eyesight. But as I'm shifting from side to side, let me see if I can get y'all to see this. You see how that's moving? And I was kind of rocking. You see that? I was rocking when I was shuffling your cards, and all I kept seeing was this person moving and shifting and wanting to talk to you. And so with the 7 of Swords here, I feel as though some kind of way your person hurt people is what I'm hearing. Your person hurt you because your person was hurting and was unable to cut themselves free or set themselves free from the web of pain that they were experiencing. Your person really sees you as very beautiful, extremely creative. They're very passionate about you. You turn them on, they're allured by you. They think that you're a very wonderful person, but they think that there is a healing aspect to you. There's something within you that inspires them and motivates them to heal. It's something that, I mean, this whole entire spread, I mean, besides the Eight of Swords and before the Ace of Swords even came out, I was already thinking that this person or feeling that this person really wants to talk to you. There's something that this person wants to say to you, and that's how they're feeling right now. That's what's on their mind. I feel that there are many things, a myriad of things that they want to say. I feel that this includes an apology. This includes how they truly see you, how they view you, how they exalt you, uplift you, how you've inspired them and really motivated them to finally embark upon healing themselves. I feel like suddenly this person has a fire beneath them or will have a fire beneath them. I feel that this person may have peacocked. This person may have been one of those people who needs their ego stroked. This person may have been on display. Like this person is, I feel, very good looking, extremely intelligent. This may have been an entrepreneur once upon a time, or still is. But this is someone who has a lot of passionate ideas, someone who gets a fire ignited within them, and nothing can stop them from taking that leap of faith, so to speak, taking a risk on whatever idea that's playing in their heads. But somewhere along the line, this person was hurt. Someone took advantage of this person, and it could be multiple people took advantage of this person, but extremely, this person is extremely cautious of love and extremely cautious of people who seem too good to be true. And so for them, people who seem too good to be true, they put them through a lot of tests, so to speak. They make them jump over hurdles and through hoops. And then they also almost make it feel like they make you prove that you love them. And they don't stop. And what ends up happening is they cause a lot of pain, right? They have a trail of tears behind them because they cause a lot of pain because they're not really open to love. They just aren't. They're afraid of it. Something about you, this person sees as their equal. Something about you, this person just admires so much. There's something about you that inspires this person to become a better them. And they are really, really embracing that right now. They've been spending a lot of time thinking about that and really wanting to get out of this rut that you all may find yourselves in right now. Because I definitely feel there was a sense of sabotage to this connection. I feel like it was outside forces and also this person who sabotaged this connection, who was unwilling to take a leap of faith and to take a risk on this connection, which really threw you for a loop. Um, but I just feel like this person just is really coming into the understanding that there's no one like you in their life and that they can do a lot of things on their own. They can achieve a lot of their goals on their own. They can reach many heights on their own, but um, it is nothing in comparison to how far, how high, how expansive they become when they are paired with you. And so there's a realization that is washing over them. I feel so very calm right now. Like this person has truly made a decision. And they're not really jokes to be cracked or anything like this. This person realizes that they were afraid of a figment of their imagination. They've been afraid of their own happiness, been afraid of love. And this person is really, really embracing the fact that they don't want to lose you and they don't want to lose what this is. They know that they can build with you. They see a life with you. They see a future with you, especially they see you as being the Empress. And underneath that, we have this Four of Swords card. And so it's like you are everything that this person wished for, and they've never been able to tell you exactly how they feel about you or vast feelings that they have for you, or how deeply submerged within love that they are with you. They've never told you the heights of their love. They really haven't. And really, all they've done is inflicted a lot of pain into this situation because they've been afraid of their own potential, and especially the potential that they see with you. And so, this person wants to heal these things. This person wants to heal you. It's so crazy because I see this card quite often here lately, and I've never really focused on the fact that she was blue. And so each of these cards has some type of legendary tale that goes along with them. I'm not aware of what this one is. Some of you all may know. But what I'm getting from this is just the fact that this person is wanting to tell this divine feminine here. This masculine wants to tell this feminine what they truly feel, and they want to do that in order to heal, because they are realizing that what it's going to take for you all to heal this situationship, you label it how you see fit, is the truth. And it's communication, and it's not adorning anybody with gifts. It's not, showing up with mask on. There's a sense of vulnerability, and it's very calm, and it's very soothing, and it's everything that divine feminine has been waiting for, because it heals them instantly. And so this next phase that you all will be going in to fix or correct or to heal this Seven of Swords here, where this person was sabotaging the very thing that they have been hoping for, praying for, and wishing for, is going to be extremely cathartic. There's going to be a release, and there's going to be so much remembrance of wholeness to bring you all back to that naivety, that innocence, that childlike wonder of the Fool card. And this person is just being pulled by you. They're allured by you. No matter how long it's been since you all have spoken, no matter how long it's been since you all may have seen each other, and no matter how great the pain was that caused the distance here, this is going to be the very thing that both of you all have been waiting on in order to catapult this situationship on into the next phase. And so if you have been praying for this person or calling for this person to come back into your life, I don't feel that there's been any vindictiveness in this. I don't feel there's been any magic. I don't feel that there's been a selfish pull. I feel that this Empress that is right here, which is how they see you, and that blue divine feminine there, I feel that your heart is so great and so vast. And so instead of selfishly wanting to be with this person, you were courageously allowing this person to be free. You set them free, you let them go in order to heal themselves. And while you were doing that, you were praying for them all along. You were holding them up in light, and you were seeing them as whole, not in an effort to bring them back to you, but just so they could find the courage to bring themselves back to themselves. And you held space for their healing. You didn't hold space for this connection. You were so unselfish with your visualization. You only wanted this person to be healed and whole. And if you don't resonate with that sincerity and that genuine aspect of this reading, this is not for you. There's something very calming and something very soothing, something very divine about, peaceful even, about this spread right here. This is not about excitement this is about, okay, let's do it. This isn't, you're back. This isn't that. Because whatever this is has been since before time was time. And there's an understanding here of missions, of purpose, of oneness and wholeness. Wow, this is powerful. So I know a lot of people going to be like, that's my reading. Girl, bye. So we're going to do an extended read on this. We're going to take a deeper dive into the overview. We'll ask what's blocking you all from being together. And we see that. I've already said that, but we'll get some more clarity on that, and we'll also ask what they want you to know. So if you'd like to join me over in the extended, the link is down below. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook, I have a group called the Braveheart Experience. Currently, both of my Twitter and my Instagram have been hacked. The hackers actually deleted my Instagram account. They hacked my Instagram account after I followed directions from Twitter in order to get them my Twitter account unhacked. So no, I did not delete my Instagram account. Yes, I am okay. I'm not running from nobody or hiding from nobody, and I did not get emotional. Hackers deleted my account. I don't know what else to do. So it is what it is. I'm not sure if I'll start another private page or not, because that one really hurt. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, Braveheart Experience is the group. And the extended link is down below. But if you don't want to follow me on none of those platforms, you sure ain't got it, because I'm lost too. Just stay down, y'all. It's a marathon. All right, we're moving. So, universe, people who chose judgment. How's the person feeling about them, universe? People who chose judgment. How's the person feeling about them? People who chose judgment, universe, how's that person feeling about them? Please keep these messages as simple as possible. How's that person feeling about them, universe? We have King of Cups come through on the kick drums. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles come through, number 2. Okay. What's in the air right now? This is starting off pretty strong. Strong. How's that person feeling about them, universe? People who chose judgment. How's that person feeling about them? 9 of Swords. Ooh, I'm missing you. Hangman. Bottom of the deck. Ooh. 4 of Wands. What didn't happen? Definitely okay, so there's some type of stagnation, distance. You all aren't talking. Maybe you got into an argument. This person is waiting by the phone, sitting here in this chair, waiting on you, oh baby, to see things my way. Yeah, they want to get next to you, baby girl or baby boy. This is somebody who is really, I feel like it's twofold. I feel like your person is stepping away, really thinking about this connection, really wondering if this connection is a good fit for them, right? And they're coming into some enlightenment. They're coming into the truth of what this connection means to them. But in a sense, I feel like roles are reversed here. So whomever was the one who's always been sitting by the phone waiting for the person to text, call, who loses sleep, who can't eat, who can't think straight until you hear from them again, that's changed. That's now the other person. And whomever has been considering, because I really feel like the roles are reversed. I feel like now the divine feminine is the one wondering and considering if this is the right connection for them and if this is going to bring them life. And I feel like the divine masculine is the one sitting by the phone waiting on you. Yeah, waiting. They want to get next to you. This person is like feeling like they have like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You knew better. Like doing one of those things, like really beating themselves up, really putting themselves through it because they have a lot of regrets for how they treated you. They have a lot of regrets for not displaying the love that they truly felt for you. And I feel like, yeah, I'm going back on how I started this reading. I'm feeling like you're the one now who's questioning, do I really want to even stay here anymore? Because the wheel doesn't seem to be shifting. There's so much stagnation. Anytime you all take 10 steps forward, you take 1,500 back because this person has been sabotaging this. This person is lacking self-love and self-value and self-worth and was really leeching off you and your energy, the goodness that you felt about yourself, the stability. You may have even been helping this person financially or helping them get back on their feet. So the stability that you were displaying, the love, the genuineness, the fun, the good times, it all hinged on you. And that became too much of a burden to bear. And so This person, when it came time to talk about their emotions, they would scurry back into their shell. They would hide away. They didn't want to talk about emotions, and they didn't feel equal to you. They didn't feel balanced. They knew that they were not giving to this situationship, and they knew that when they did give to it, they only brought pain and confusion and heartache. And really, the confusion in their mind was showing up as their life because this person was lacking self love and self value. They were unable to see in themselves what you saw in them. And so they refused to deal with their innards, right? They refused to deal with their soul's progression. They refused to deal with the truth of this darkness, that pain that they were going through. And instead, they would come and they would cleanse themselves through you sexually. They would come to you and, drain you of your energy, really a energetic leech, a vampire even. And so when they would leave you, once upon a time, you would be confused, you would be hurt, you would feel empty, you would feel drained. And now the tables have turned. You would be waiting for them to call again, because I feel like they would come in and then they would ghost you, right? And then they come back around and then ghost you, really breadcrumbing you. But I just feel the tables have turned now. And now you're not even breadcrumbing them. There's been a pause in this connection, and they're worried about this pause. They're waiting for you to come back because they don't know what's happening right now, because the tables have turned and you've broken free of this cycle. And so they still have all of this emotion for you, but they've been so calculated with how they use this emotion against you and really against this connection. Because you're not around them, they're no longer able to be that energetic vampire. So it's like this person is having to deal with themselves, and they're not getting that high anymore. And they don't know what to do. They're panicked. They want to resurrect this, but because they've never put in any action and they've never really reciprocated any exchange, energetic exchange with you, we'll fix this together, we'll build this together, we'll examine this together. Because they've never done that, they don't know where to start, and they don't know if they've really lost you this time. And so this person is feeling hopeless. They are feeling very alone. They are now feeling drained because you've removed their energetic supply. And so they're feeling extremely drained. Nobody else can give them that high the way that you do, because nobody is on the same ground, same footing, or possesses that emotion that they have for you. This person really does adore you until the end of time. This person really, really does adore you. And there's a fire between you all. There's a lot of passion, a lot of fun. It's something about you all feeling very whole when you're together. You lose track of time, but it's when they separate from you, when they disconnect their battery charger, right, from you, is when you start feeling drained again. And so you disconnected from this person now. You've turned the tables and you've taken your power back, and you are not planning on making any action. And they don't know what to do with that, because they thought you would have been coming around the mountain when she come long time ago, and you ain't moved, you ain't budged, you ain't called, you ain't nothing. I salute you. Stand in your power, because this person has been enabled by you. Let's just call it what it is. And so you are now not forcing, you are now standing in your power, and you are now considering what's best for you and how to rejuvenate yourself, because this tree now is barren. And where that tree once had both of you hugging it, it has you hanging from it. So things have flipped upside down, and energetically, you're just not equal. And so there's been some type of protection on your behalf, because this was very much unrequited, and there was a lot of lopsided effort that was happening here. There was a codependent unevenness to this. You were giving, they were taking, physically and energetically, and you became completely exhausted and completely drained. And now things have to shift again. And so you're no longer getting a high just off the passion of you all being together, just off of the fire that you all make together. You're no longer getting high off the possibilities or the potential. You want real results. And if you can't get that from them, you are willing to move on, and you're not even waiting to receive it from them at this point. You've cut ties with hope and anticipation, and one day, in that great getting up morn, you can cut ties with all of it, because it's just not worth your own sanity. Saving them is not worth your own sanity. It's getting you nowhere fast. And all that you're feeling, they may not have words to put to that, but they feel you pushing or pulling away from them. They feel the distance. They feel they feel drained. They feel hopeless. They feel regretful. They feel resentful even sometimes. They just don't understand why you are not coming after them. And they feel like, honestly, they've lost you. And this greatness here. And because this person is in love, whether they've expressed it or not, which I feel like for many of you all, they have not, this person is having to deal with the fact that they held back, they withhold, and love knows nothing of withhold. And so they are facing the fact that they have been operating from a place of fear and not at all from love, because where one is, the other cannot exist. So this person is in a very dark space right now because you are not around, empty. So we're going to take a deeper dive into the overview. In the extended, we'll ask what's blocking you all from being together. We'll also ask what do they want you to know. If you'd like to join me in the extended, the link is down below. You can also follow me on Facebook. I have a group called the Braveheart Experience. Currently, my Twitter and my Instagram have both been hacked, and the hackers deleted my Instagram. So I did not delete that myself. Hackers deleted that. I am okay. Everything's fine. I don't know if I will begin another personal page because that really did a number on me because of all the memories that I lost, but it is what it is. So Mercury retrograde is beginning and we're in the shadows. So yeah, follow me or don't, because you know I'm lost too. Just stay down, y'all. It's definitely a marathon, ain't it? Shit. All right. So universe, people who chose temperance. Temperance. How does that person feel about them, universe? People who chose the temperance card. How does that person feel about them? Please keep these messages as simple as possible, universe. People who chose the temperance, Braveheart tribe, coming to you nosy as hell. We just need one card at a time. We have the world card. World card. World card. Whoa. 5 of Cups and 2 of Cups. What they didn't do. Whoa, your cards are like flying out. Come on, let's shuffle. Take a deep breath, y'all. Let's calm this energy down. Because they feeling too much. Who got time for these feelings? Shit. How's your person feeling? How's your person feeling? People who chose Temperance universe, how's that person feeling? Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, wee. 10 of Swords on the other side. Whoo! That's what you want to see. When you see the 10 of Swords, you want the Star card. So, how's your person feeling about you? Well, there's definitely been an ending. Obviously, you don't know how your person feels about you because that's why you're here. Your person doesn't know how you feel about them either. So you both are in a state of suspense. How about that? Your person is really hiding away. I don't feel like your person is really out and about. Like they'll go out and do things that they have to do. They'll go out and do things that they're responsible for or accountable for. But other than that, this person is like in the house looking at things, reflecting on things. No matter what they do, they can't numb themselves. They can't escape looking at what was done here and how you all ended. Because you have this 10 of Swords where this person, oh wow, look at that, burdens, because this person wasn't prioritizing this. But this person is realizing that, all of the betrayal, all of the heartache, all of the lies, whoever caused it, but both of you all are holding back. So I feel like you both have secrets, whether this is about your feelings and your emotions, things that you've done to one another, what you really wanted, expectations for this situation. Neither one of you all is truly being honest with the other. You're being honest with yourselves now, but you're not being honest with the other. And so a cycle has closed in this situation. And this person is feeling like, I feel like both of you all felt like in the beginning timing was just not right. I just feel like something about timing was way off in this situation. And you all, no matter what you tried to do, and no matter what you tried to be or become, or how you tried to morph this situation into something else and take it into the next level, you just could not quite get it off the ground. And I even feel like both of you all really wanted to detach from each other at one point or another, where you really were ready to give up on this and you wanted to move on, because it seemed like timing just was never right for you all. But your person is reflecting right now, hiding out, looking at the things that they were responsible for, their actions, the things that they held back on. And there's a great sense of healing that's happening here. And I feel like your person is hoping that you're doing the same thing. They absolutely are wishing to see you again. They're hoping to at least be friends with you again, because there's a lot of love here. But the foundation of this, I think, was a friendship, a very strong, deep friendship. And there was a lot of passion behind that friendship. There was a lot of liveliness, right? There was a lot of attraction, a lot of fun, a lot of newness, a lot of even childlike wonder that happened with this. But I just feel like when you all got together, the sun came out and there was a sense of radiance, a sense of light, a sense of hope, imagination. I just feel like you guys really, really had a good time. And it's unfortunate that things ended the way that they did, because it seems that things ended way far away from how they began. And both of you all are really feeling the same and really wondering, like, how did we get here? How did we get to this point where things are just so messed up that we're separate now, and we don't even know if we still have this friendship or if we can ever come back together and heal this with one another. And so both of you are growing and shedding and unfolding at the same time. Each of you are in a protective state right now, because you're very vulnerable and you're still in a state or the process of reflecting upon the pains, on how you feel, and you're getting very clear about how you feel as well, right? Because you go through the phases of healing, and I feel like you all are both right now shifting beyond the anger portion of it, being mad at one another, feeling that the other did something to you, and returning back to that state of compassion for one another. Because there's a I can't say this enough. There's a true sense of just friendship here. I feel like you all were best friends before anything. And so timing just seemed to be off. And so there's a connection. There's love here, but it's love on a different level, right? And there is absolutely hope for there to be more. I feel on both your parts, but for the most part, I feel as though you at least want to see if anything is salvageable in this situation. You all both are hoping, because I still feel like you're in a state of reflection and timing just isn't quite right still. You're both being protected. You're both still in that vulnerable state. You're both just kind of in your own separate corners. There's a telepathic tie between you all. So you may feel your person or hear your person or smell your person out of nowhere, or hear a song and it takes you back to a moment when, you know, you all shared that joy of that rhythmic joy together, or whatever the case may be. But you definitely both are moving into a point where you're able to miss each other without feeling that anger and that resentment. um but it's kind of, where do we go from here? What's next, and I don't think either of you have gotten to that point, because you're still transitioning through the hurt and the pain. And so um I think you're close, though. I do think you're close. I think that you're close. But I just think that there's still a lot that needs to be said and a lot of clarity that needs to be brought into the situation. There's still a lot eclipsed, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, a lot of betrayal, a lot of lies, a lot of cheating. And that could be anything. You could be lying about how you really feel. You could be lying about a little white lie. But I just think on many levels, both of you all have been holding back, and neither one of you have really shed back those layers and uncloaked yourselves and allowed the other to see who you truly are, for fear that you would be rejected by the other person, no matter what capacity that was. And so your person is missing you. They're hoping that you all can at least salvage your friendship. They dare not even take it further than that right now, because you guys are just still in a state of healing. And they definitely feel like timing wasn't right, and they definitely feel like, how the hell did we do this to something so beautiful that has such great potential and such vast possibilities? Like, how did we do this? But you all closed the cycle, and so something about this was absolutely purposeful, that needed to draw you all out of these shells, that needed to get you all to shed that skin that was protecting you really from one another, the very thing that you wanted. And so you all are becoming the alchemist in your own life and really balancing. I feel like one of you all was extremely emotional where the other one was extremely logical. And together you guys were Voltron, right? But one could become too analytical and one could become too emotional, and so you're bringing yourselves into balance individually, where that yin and yang, that heart and mind are in alignment together. And I do feel like there's going to be a conversation here. I just feel like timing has to be perfect and you all have to be aligned, so that the emotions don't get the best of you and your logic doesn't get the best of you, and that you all can actually speak heart to heart and mind to mind without the excessiveness, so you can be heard. You both have a lot to say to one another that you feel that you should have said, and you're beating yourselves up for not saying that, whether it was you hurt me by doing this or whether it was I love you. So we're going to do an extended read on this. We'll take a deeper dive into the overview. We'll ask what's blocking you all from being together, and we'll also ask what do they want you to know. So if you'd like to follow me over to the extended, the link is down below. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I have a group called the Braveheart Experience. Currently, my Twitter and my Instagram are both hacked, and the hackers deleted my Instagram account. Nothing is wrong with me. I did not delete it myself. Hackers did that to me. Welcome to the last Mercury retrograde of 2020. So stay down, y'all. It's a marathon.